First this midday, a piece of Atlanta's HBCU history catches fire again. Earlier this morning, 11 Alive Sky Tracker flew over the fire at the former Gaines Hall near the Morris Brown and Clark Atlanta campuses. You can see here the flames shooting through the roof, putting off those thick plumes of smoke there. It can be seen for miles. The building is 154 years old. It was built back in 1869.
It is considered one of the oldest buildings in the city of Atlanta. 11 Alive's Bobeth Yates has been on scene all morning. Bobeth, we were watching 11 Alive Sky Tracker over that fire. It was intense at times.
Extremely intense, but good news is fire crews are gone and the streets have been reopened after this blaze has been put out. But this latest damage has many worried about the future of this historic building.
It's hard to see history continues to burn.
Atlanta resident Helen William Boston says from her home she could see flames and smoke engulf the historic building built back in 1869. It was the first permanent building on the campus of Clark Atlanta University.
Ferber Cottage is what is burning, and it's attached to Gaines Hall. And how I feel about that is very hurting because they're trying to get themselves back together.
Gaines Hall caught fire back in 2015, and another fire occurred at the Ferber Cottage portion of the building in 2019. There was another blaze in 2023. And this time around, fire officials say they aren't taking any chances.
It was a fire, fully engulfed, flames coming out. So we knew immediately, because of the prior history with it, to go defensive all the way. And that's why you see the ladder pipes. We have 3 ladder trucks fighting that fire defensively.
And while the cause of the fire is still under investigation, those who live in the area believe it may have been caused by a vagrant taking shelter in the building. And Williams Boston has a message for that individual.
Don't burn us down because we're trying to build up. And the fact that this is a historical location, we need it back. We need this back in our community.
Now, we briefly spoke to a representative from Clark Atlanta University, and they tell us while they acknowledge that the fire is now under investigation, they could not provide any additional details on the university's stance of what happened. Live in Atlanta, Bobeth Yates, 11 Alive News.